G'day, this is Captain Noob, and this is a Furious Prime Light Machine Gun with bullets exploding for area damage and 90% reduced weight major and minor legendary effects respectively. So the Prime Receiver is going to give us a little bit more damage, and also it makes this weightless legendary effect, which I do prefer on heavy guns because most of them are pretty damn heavy, and if you can make them weigh 1 or 2 pounds with at least standard parts, you can actually carry a lot more around of those things. You don't have to take up 3 perks using bare arms in your strength tree, so you can have a little bit more versatility that way. But for some reason, this thing is not nearly as weightless as the other ones, or weightless, I should say. Yeah, at 7.04 weight, obviously that's boosted somewhat thanks to my armor bits, which I think it reduces it by another 20%. So this thing would be around 10-ish pounds, 9-10 pounds. So yeah, it's a little bit more heavy than your standard weightless weapon, but it has got the puncher it needs. Furious and Explosive, they do work. If you find that it doesn't work, just unequip and re-equip the weapon and it should work just fine. Doing 62 damage, which is better than the non-prime one. This is my Bloodied Explosive one that I did a while back. Doing 13 more damage, 12 more damage actually. So let's go ahead and boost that some more with some perks. It is a big old heavy gun, so keep an eye out for all of the miniguns in your strength tree, or the tank person, I suppose, and you'll find that you'll get those good old heavy gunner perks. I'm stalling for time here as I'm desperately searching for perks. I'm just talking shit. So 126 damage, which is really damn solid with a fire rate of what it is. Obviously, it's a little bit limited by its mag capacity, but if we can make those bullets work, yeah, it's a whole lot of damage. And as you can tell right there, with 102 damage, we do get about a 25% increase on that, which is what a Prime Receiver should do. The minigun, or no, the Gatling Plasma that I had yesterday, the Prime Receiver was only doing a little bit more damage, so I'm glad that this thing actually is lifted quite a bit by the Prime Receiver. Alright, looks like I've got some sort of unwanted visitor. This guy just happens to spawn out here sometimes. The random encounter is a bomb, and he just happens to be there as well. You might have noticed how I had the sneak perks equipped. Well, that's because I'm going to do this. I mean, it didn't really work all that. Oh wait, we're still in caution. That's fine. Just mag dump him for days. And we're hitting him much too fast to actually see whether the Furious effect works. Just keep on mag dumping him. We can make these Ultra Sight rounds by the truckload. That's the weird thing about 308 rounds. You can make so much more if you've decided to use the Prime Receiver. And yes, we've already got that. Ooh, undetonated bomb. Let's cut the red one, because if we cut the red out of our lives, to cut the commies out, we'll survive. Success! Haha! Alrighty, welcome to Muties Plaza. Unfortunately, we've got some sort of mansion sitting up there, so these super mutants are already sort of aggroed. Hopefully, old mate in there doesn't start pinching me kills. Here are my buffs and also other boosts. We've got extra agility, yay. And we'll get started here against these super mutant warlords, shall we? And 3 bullets and a kill there. So we're only slightly behind the pace of a hunting rifle with the sneak attack criticals, which works pretty well, I guess. I mean, we are using 3 times the bullets. Okay, that's a little bit more now that the muties are actually chasing us. And I'm gonna have to really actually tap fire the crap out of this thing to see if we've got the Furious and Explosive thing working at the same time. I think old mate has actually picked a few off, because I'm missing a few spawns here, but I think we've gotten at least 6 at this point. Oh, that one's broken as well. Okay, it might have come through a little bit earlier. Ugh, 50% damage, no thanks. Let's not look at that damage just yet. Alright, around the other corner now, my adrenaline bonus is still up because I'm fast as fuck. 192, and that's barely any adrenal reaction factoring into that either, which is pretty damn good damage. I mean, the damage is not a lot compared to a hunting rifle per bullet, but you gotta think about its DPS. The DPS on this is great. Doesn't have that instant kill time like you would with a Bloodied Explosive hunting rifle. Also, I like how the assets like sandbags create damage things, because you can really just destroy them. Alright, let's get inside. Alright, I clicked to equip my weapon, but it was already out. And have we aggroed the ghoulies with that? We've aggroed the sleepers. That's kind of terrifying. Stay away from me, foul beast. Alright. Okay, so this place is going to just be crawling with sleepers. They've all spec'd to being sleepers today. Fortunately, they're not too much on their attacking. Fuck it, I'm just going to shoot him in bats, I think. But there we go, he's dead. Alright, that one's upright, which means he's much easier to kill. Hopefully this place just isn't entirely sleepers. That would be bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, someone hasn't been cleaning up after themselves, or have they? No, they just dropped an automatic combat shotgun. Ah, sleeper. Get out of here. And, oh my god, okay, this place is crawling with, there's just ash piles everywhere. It'd take someone with a broom like 7 hours to sweep all that shit up. Get the brush and shovel, we'll get the film crew to, fix this up in case someone actually does come here. Well, I've already talked about how we can, as a player base, prevent that nonsense, but we can't expect everyone to listen or actually give a fuck about it, so, you know, we just have to take it as it comes, I guess, but at the bare minimum, we can see that this thing is just chopping the ghouls apart, and whilst we didn't get all of the spawns, I might pop here a little bit later on, and we can actually breeze through as the most ghouls as we possibly can summon in a possible run of this. Alrighty, so this time we're going to test out whether Furious and Explosive works, and if it doesn't, we're going to mess around a little. So 21, 161, 22, 172, 27, 218, 31, 267. So it does work, you just need to unequip and re-equip your weapon if you notice that it doesn't work. So yeah, I like to debunk that myth. I don't have to spend a 5-minute video explaining why that's a thing. And it gets worse too, because I'm just thinking about how many fucking goo piles or ash piles that I saw in the White Springs, and thinking of where they were. They're all gathered around the place where scrubs sit to plinkett high-level health ghouls until until they die. And yeah, there was just a bunch of piles at that particular camping spot, which is, yeah, basically a scrub did that. So whoever that was, I hope you stub your toe next time you try to walk near a table, or next time you walk behind a car. Hope you'd smash your shit into the tow bar, cause fuck you, man. Alrighty, so crab sticks will be made after this. I had some today actually, and there we go, 309 damage with that little extra bit of adrenal reaction. So, you know, the sky's the limit with this thing. It's fucking strong. And if 6 or 7 crab sticks weren't enough, there is going to be certainly a few more after I'm done with these lads. Now these guys are tanky as fuck, so it's good to just get that little bit of bursting on them. And by the way, if you do have a primed LMG, I do recommend you do burst this thing, because there's nothing worse than mag dumping and completely missing 6, 7, maybe even 10 shots, because that's a lot of resources you're putting into fucking nothing at that point. So it does take a little bit of skill, I guess, a little bit of practice. Hey, is that a... no, it's not an explosive handmade. It is exterminators, though. It is not the time for a Scorch Beast, though, although I'm going to pick a fight with it to make sure it comes around here. Don't worry, we'll be heading to... oh, wait, no, he's... okay, apparently he's taking the express flight to fucking Watoga or something, because he is out of here. Don't worry, we'll catch up with a bunch of our Scorch Beast mates a little bit later. That reload can certainly bite you in the bum too, so when you're engaging something, if you've got a little bit of a break in combat, don't be afraid to reload. Swap those mags over to make sure you don't have to reload when you're being attacked by something. It's basic fucking logic, but it's worth mentioning with this weapon, because you've only got that 75 in the mag, and the thing just fires all the bullets out like that. Alrighty, to guarantee some spawns of Scorch Beasts, I've just switched over to survival. Let's see how many people are in here. Just me! Yay! Private servers is what I've always wanted. I can get the true experience of not having to run into fuckwit players. I'm kidding, I love you guys. No, I don't. Fuck you. Yeah, it's just a wild ride of roller coaster of, nah, I don't love you. Just kidding. I mean, maybe when we do get private servers, it might, you know, gut some of the player base out, which would be a shame, because the online factor to it, and I need to switch this again to actually make sure I'm getting the speed demon bonus, because bugs, yay. Not sure we're getting the Furious legendary effect happening there, but I'm being surrounded by a bunch of gun zombies at the moment, so I kind of want to cut all of these guys out. We'll gather some extra adrenal damage to make sure we can do the best damage against those Scorch Beasts, because whilst they're far away, there's not actually a lot to do about them. Go away, mate. Oh, there's even one over there. Well, I'm just going to mag dump you over there. little bit of keen recoil control, pulling down on that mouse ever so slightly. Oh, it's you who's been causing all the trouble. I totally just pinched that Scorch Beast kill. Like I said, the player base is... It's supported by the fact that there's people who can interact with each other. It's just frustrating sometimes when people leave behind goo piles and ash piles for you to deal with. It's really quite annoying. But, yeah, hopefully those sorts of bugs will be fixed by Bethesda very soon, and it could make playing with other people a much more favourable experience. You don't have to worry about them fucking over players, you know, unintentionally or intentionally, depending on how much of a fucking asshole they are, by using energy weapons. Let's move on. Fuck it, I'm gonna take this opportunity to slaughter each and every single one of the ghouls, because the thing we want is a big old ghoul slaughter in this video, don't we? See, we don't like the ghouls escaping the fate of our furious, really angry, explosive MG, do we? No, we've even pulled a legendary out of this. What did he give us? A Hunter's Pipe Wrench. That is basically a ghoul giving us the middle finger, so what we'll do now is slaughter and otherwise humiliate his brethren with the might of a angry German machine gun. By the way, is this actually classed as an actual machine gun? Because I was watching Forgotten Weapons the other day, and he has a big long video going over the terminology of machine guns. And, oh, there's even super mutants here. We're getting a piece of everything in the action. Oh, it's legendary as well. Oh, private servers. They're gonna be awesome, aren't they? Like a prototype. Also, I did see someone around before in a shop, so hopefully I don't run into him, because I will shoot on sight, because PvP is an integral part of Fallout 76 and not an afterthought, because the way they've balanced things, right? Oh, there's one. Ow. Okay, we're under Node Rage threshold now, so once we kill this guy, let's zoom up into space. 297 damage. Huh. That's kind of what we were getting before, wasn't it? That's interesting. I would have thought that I would have been getting at least 350. Hang on, maybe I need to retune my expectations. Okay, those bunch of ghouls aren't going to spawn there. I do have the Blight though, so I'm going to have to swing by the Fountain of Youth to fix that. If that's not a common known fact at the moment, I don't know what is. I saw a post on Reddit a couple of months back, and I'm thinking, how is this not a known thing? Do people just not pay attention? Or word of mouth doesn't get around as much as I thought it would? It's only the real... I only think that the people who actually watch my videos are the people who are kind of switched on about this game. They know what they're doing. That's another 2-star. Exterminator's Radium Rifle with limb damage. Wow, everything I've gotten from this so far is limb damage. I hate the crippling legendary effect. I don't really care for limb damage all that much. I care for kill speeds, and if I'm deprived of that from some stupid limb damage, granted it does have its uses here and there, but stuff that you want to cripple you just use perks for anyway. Good job me. And whilst we're swinging by this place, might as well kill all of these dudes as well. Now, this is where it's a little bit better for us, because there's quite longer sight lines here, so once they're crossing open ground, you've got no issues using the explosive thing, holding down the trigger and just having a bunch of fun. Also, I realized I just dropped a bunch of aid as well. That's something that I forgot about survival, because I just don't play it all that much. I mean, now that I'm getting private servers by playing on survival difficulty, I'll probably come back here even more when it comes to recording stuff. And I even managed to make a big old bell sound when I shot that ghoul. I think that was something in the environment that I just picked up and threw due to some sort of physics thing with the explosive bullets. Alright, mates. Fuck off. There we go. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost at the place where we slaughter all of the ghouls. Hope you don't mind taking this longer. I like to indulge in mass ghoul murder if I've got the chance, but generally when it comes to pub servers, I'm kind of here because I don't want to start killing these ghouls down that side of the resort, only to find out that there's already someone down here, so that's why I do tend to run straight here, and oh yes, here we go. holding down the lanes with our MG. This is exactly what we want. They're like the Russians, where they killed so many that they stacked up, they had to move the bodies out of the way of the gun. That's pretty fucking scary though, isn't it? They would have killed so fucking many. The Russians, the Communist Party, they just hated their blokes. They just fucking threw them at machine guns all fucking day, all night, just tiring out the German war machine. How fucking evil is that? People fucking like communism for some fucking reason. What the fuck is wrong with people? I see lots of these fucking college students in America and they think it's such a good fucking idea. How fucking retarded are you to think that that's a good idea? Oh, yes! That's what you're missing. So we've got a bigger... Oh, there's a fat ass right there. I'll stop you right there, pal. Get that little bit of explosive damage, which... I don't know, I reckon that it might proc. It might proc from explosive damage, one gun army that is, and also we're not doing too bad in health at all. See, if you can keep your distance away from ghoulies, you can actually go pretty well against them. Get out of my way. Alright, if we haven't killed every single one of these bastards now... Oh wait, it's just the manager left, isn't it? Just the manager. Well, we didn't actually kill him. I would have thought we had him. Well, you're getting beaten to death because you're in too close of range. One more. Alrighty. Unnecessary degradation of the weapon there, but yes, that was fun. I haven't actually had a full ghoul run like that uninterrupted in quite a while. And on the great journey to West-Tek, because I can't fast travel in survival, we've found another one of these bastards. Oi, come back here. That's right. I'm gonna cripple your legs, and what are you gonna do about it? And luckily for us, he's level 80, so good drops all around here. Good stuff. So we're just gonna mag dump that motherfucker. Hopefully the barrel is nice and cool after a little bit of downtime that it had before. No, go away. Okay, playing this in third person is a little bit difficult because you get thrown around when you get staggered. Rather in first person, you just sort of have this little animation. You don't lose controls as much. That's the worst thing to do to a player, by the way. Absolutely just stop them from moving. Ooh, he got close for a second there. Ha, got him though. Hello there. Well, might as well finish this off with a bit of super mutant slaughter. Let's begin, shall we? Alright, I'm seeing a lot of numbers. I just gotta check whether Furious is in fact working. 81, 27, 209, 238. Yeah, we're getting sneak attack criticals for the first and second shots there, or the second and third shots there, so that's why it bumped up. But it looks like we're good to go once again, and oh, this thing just destroys if you aim for the head. Those damage multipliers just wreck with it. Also, speaking of getting wrecked, I'm gonna wreck myself in a second if I'm not careful with this. And what is attacking me? Wait, what? The muzzle flashes were clearly coming from down. Oh wait, he was just shooting me through the grate. Wow, these super mutants are actually smarter than the average fucking green bastard, that's for sure. The good thing about these particular weapons is that they'll aggro everything in a 10-mile radius, so we won't have any trouble actually finding the stragglers that may or may not be left after we shoot some mutants, so that's pretty good. We'll keep on going. That is a sledgehammer. Do pay them a little bit of attention because they will destroy you if they get the chance. And we get a mutant's bone club. Oh, I just picked up a mutant's bone off a ugh. Okay, you can put that away. I don't know what you're expecting to do with that one, Miranda, but you're going to put that away as soon as we get out of combat because nope. No thanks. We're not installing any of those sorts of mods in Fallout 76, that's for sure. In fact, we're over capacity now. Let's not think about what pocket she put that in, eh? Alrighty. We'll keep on going then. Ow. Okay, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, but luckily we managed to outsmart the super mutants, which only had to we only had to do that. So okay, we get a direct spawn right in again, so that's nice, but a little bit more caution needs to be taken. I'm trying to push this weapon to be perhaps a little bit too much. No, I don't have that safety net of serendipity to keep all of the super mutants, from damaging me. Also, I don't have the safety net of stealth either, and also this thing being a weapon that does this much damage to other players, or other things, is going to do just as much, if not more, to me. Instigating Hatchet, that's a decent drop if it caps at level 45. Other than that, it'll probably be under-leveled. Make sure we take that guy out. Alright, let's see what we can do here with in terms of food. Alrighty, good news. I've managed to eat enough stuff to shift my weight capacity to low enough to run around again, so there's that nice. And contrary to popular belief, no, I don't run a food build. God damn it, Captain Noob, you're a scrub. You're always on pacifist mode. You go back to adventure mode with your food build, they'll tell me. And it's an anti-armor ultrasight Gatling laser. Hey, I might even keep a hold of that if they ever fixed Gatling lasers or ultrasight Gatling lasers, or energy weapons in particular, with armor penetration. But, I mean, do I really need it with a weapon like this? Probably not, eh? We'll keep on going, and finish off that super mutant there. I think this is the last one. Oh wait, no, there's one more. Someone else is chucking a grenade at me. Gotta figure out where he is. Alright, one more to go. Normally I'd think they'd all be running at me screaming bloody murder right now because I've got a big old machine gun just chopping them down. There you are. Oh yeah, of course there's a dude with a sledgehammer. Oh wait, there's a couple more yet. Just get that 2-3 burst on the head and they are good as dead. Alright. Not done yet. Why the fuck are you even hiding? Just accept your inevitable fate. Oh wait, it's just old mate. I thought I lured those guys out before. Well, I didn't, but now we're done. Thank you for staying in caution, though, because I would have left you otherwise. Not that it would have really changed anything. Oh, wait, no, the guy is always on Smoko. He's always just hanging out, taking a shit. Gotta kill him as well. Alright, now everyone is dead. We've shared death around like Oprah shares free cars on a show when that was still a thing. So, there you have it. That was a furious, explosive, weightless light machine gun. It has been an absolute blast to use. Definitely one of the more powerful things, and I even forgot about this guy. How sloppy of me. Yeah, so, oh yeah, a minigun on him too. He would have picked it up because he got that extra 500 rounds on him, so very, very good. There's really not a lot bad I can say about that. Oh, that's even a handmade drop right there. Excellent drops all around. Yeah, it's got all the limitations of a regular old LMG, but it's just so powerful, so damaging, even with the prime receiver, that it's definitely one of the best weapons I've ever used. Probably not as good as a blade if I get that one primed, but still, if you're not keen to run around on a build where you're one shot away from dying, this is definitely a solid choice for you. Not sure whether I want to let this go, but if you would like to see this in your game, this particular one that I've got in my hands right now, I'll accept some offers. Some good offers, so yeah, be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Actually, I might give it to Ducky. He's been generous to me.